It starts with a spark and becomes a guiding light. Teamwork, friendship, getting social. When the games are gone, the games go on. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Hey, where could I find these shoes?
Heads up!
Whoa.
Keep up this back to school with Adidas at Sport Check.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Be seen, be heard, be remembered. Canadian AV, proud supporter of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Well, welcome one, welcome all to the final game of the day from the Caribou Softball Complex in beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Seth Hyde and Matt Little, the voices of softball. These past 2 days, our 10th and final game. It's the Maritime rivals, Team Newfoundland and Labrador versus Team New Brunswick. 2 down already. We are 4 pitches in to the game, 2 outs for Team NL as we jump in just a bit over halfway through the top of the first inning. Guess who's on the mound? Mark Corbett, starting his 3rd straight game, his 18th straight inning, and his 39th inning of this tournament. That'll get in for a strike. Matt, how is he still out there?
I have absolutely no idea. We have said there are several teams that rotate pitchers, and there are several teams that have leaned on a particular pitcher that has got to play a lot of innings. Newfoundland and Labrador, clearly one of those teams that has their guy that they want to have on the mound whenever he's available, and Corbett has been that guy.
And is that a strike 3? No, so we're going to have to go back. Team NL thought they had it. So once again, 2 outs here. 2 strikes and a ball is the count.
Yeah, we were only about 1 minute late coming into the game, and already 2 outs for Newfoundland and Labrador. Justin Russ grounded out, and Depin a fly out to center.
Well, that'll roll through. So a base hit for Team NB. So the first hit of the game coming from Josh Desroches. Showing bunt, heading to second, and Bolin not going to take the risk.
They weren't going to get him anyway. Absolutely flying in there on that steal. I'm sliding into second base. Dirtying up those perfect white uniforms.
That will be just outside for ball number 1. Count 1-0, 2 outs.
Newfoundland and Labrador in that traditional maroon. New Brunswick with the green pinstripes.
So ball 2. Oh, that was ball 4. Take your base. 2 players on base for Team NB so far. Well, NL, we're off to a flying start, slowing down just a bit here.
Scott Beach, the third baseman for Team New Brunswick.
What a great last name. So we'll get down for ball 1. Corbett has thrown 13 pitches so far in this game. That one will go up high. New Brunswick going to advance to second and third.
So the first 2 batters out with just a couple of pitches here in this inning. Newfoundland and Labrador cruising now all of a sudden. Runners in scoring position for Team New Brunswick and ahead in the count.
This will get in for the first strike of the at-bat. 2-1 the count. Desrochers in scoring position. Ground ball. Team NL will escape, not conceding a run. So after the top of the first, it's 0-0. Team NL got away from 3 innings in their first game today against Alberta with a man on third base. They never conceded any of the times that a man got on third base in that game. Don't know how they did it, and they've done it again here in the top of the first.
How many times do we have to go over the flair for the dramatic that this team has? Newfoundland and Labrador across every sport of these Canada games can't do anything the easy way. It's got to be dramatic. It's got to be last kind of minute. It's got to be somebody threatening on third base, and yet they get out of it scoreless. It happens time and time again. I don't know how they do it. Trying to give people heart attacks out here, but that's just it. Newfoundland and Labrador. New Brunswick has traveled so well at these games. In every sport, New Brunswick has been here, showing some fantastic fashions.
Absolutely.
Although I imagine any sort of special shirts they have and stuff are under coats and blankets right now because it is a chilly night in St. John's.
It absolutely is. It's a cold one.
Yeah, I don't think it got above 12, maybe 10 degrees all day long. Folks have been bundled up, but they've been here, they've been cheering on, playing some great Big C to inspire the home side as Newfoundland and Labrador gets ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Look at the pitcher for Team New Brunswick. That'll be number 8, Mark Gallant. Taking to the mound. New Brunswick comes into this game 2-5. Newfoundland and Labrador 3-4. So just trying to finish out 4-4, and that would be enough to secure 5th place for Newfoundland and Labrador. They'll miss the medal playoff, but they'll have a chance to play for as high as a 5th place finish, which is still a good result. A little short of what they would have liked, but still a good result. For Team New Brunswick, they can get a 3rd win here today. And that would put them right into the mix, would in fact tie them with Newfoundland and Labrador, should New Brunswick get the victory.
So Mark Gallant on the mound for Team NB. A bunt by Pico will roll foul. So NL still continuing with that 3-headed monster to start off the game, Pico, Lewis, and Corbett. They've stuck with that their last 5 matchups.
There are a couple of changes to the lineup along the way for Newfoundland and Labrador, but that's later in the lineup. We'll get to that.
Well, Pico, for the 4th straight game, will go down on his first at-bat. So Ryder Lewis up next for Team NL. Just outside for ball 1 against Lewis.
Newfoundland and Labrador has Pico, Lewis, Corbett, Dwyer, Kennedy, Boland. Then after that, the changes come in. Drew Parsons, Ethan Murphy, Jesse Harnham in, and as well, Camden Hines is in as the flex player for Team Newfoundland and Labrador to start things off here today.
So no Rylan O'Keefe, no Noah Stokes, and no Noah Crew yet. We've seen them start every game that we've covered here.
They are here, they are on the bench, but things looking a little bit different here in the final game for both of these teams in the preliminary round.
3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Down low for a ball 4. Lewis will take his base. Mark Corbett, who's become a fan favorite here. Up to the plate. He's been super occupied in both games, being the pitcher for the last 18 innings straight for Team NL, as well as batting. That'll get in for strike 1. 0-1 the count to start off this at-bat.
And of course, as soon as Corbett is done here at the Canada Games, he's going to have to send over to the mainland, head to training camp with the Amherst Ramblers of the Maritime Hockey League.
Corbett makes contact with that one. It drops straight down for a foul ball. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Well, Corbett will get it through the gap. Lewis going to get greedy and go to third, and he'll get there, so it's a single for Mark Corbett. So 2 men on base for Team NL, just 1 out. A great start to this one.
Excellent job to advance the runner. As you say, Seth, only 1 man out with a runner in scoring position. New Brunswick unable to break through in the top half of the inning. Newfoundland and Labrador now threatening here in the bottom half of 1.
So up top for ball 1. Kyle Dwyer up to bat for Team NL. Corbett creeping over to second. Now he's caught in a rundown. And they got the guy at third base to get the second out, so taking out Ryder Lewis. What a nice trick play by Team NB.
That was very well done. It was Corbett that got himself into trouble. I don't think anybody expected Lewis to be the one that got picked off. But excellent job by Team NB as they get the man off the bag in there. Beach applying the tag.
Well, this one hit hard, high up in the air. And New Brunswick will snag it down to end the first inning. What a way to recover for Team NB. As we'll be back after a short break. Seth Hyde and Matt Little on the call for an all-maritime matchup at the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Calling St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
Well, we're back again here at the Caribou Softball Complex here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. A chilly evening for softball, but a beautiful one here. Seth Hyde and Matt Little on the call. Tate Noble, excuse me, getting hit by a pitch to kick off the top of the second inning. Maybe we're starting to see Corbett's arm wear out just a bit here, Matt. Oh, so he's going to head back.
All right, come on back then. 16 pitches for Mark Corbett.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot for one game, but when you consider what he's done up to this point, and he spent a lot of time on the mound.
100%. So back at the mound, 1 ball, no strikes. Strike 1 called against Noble. A bouncing ball will head out for a foul. 1-2 the count. And strike 3, Corbett will pick up his first K of the matchup. And Bolin trying to throw that ball to his third baseman went way out into left field. A bit of a blooper there for the guys, just trying to toss the softball around.
I do love the shouts from the crowd, trying to encourage Tate Noble, as I heard a "Come on, Taters." That's a good New Brunswick nickname right there.
Love that. So strike being called, 0-1 the count. Just outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count, 1 out. No men on base, second batter of the inning, Cohen McCann.
Cohen McCann, the designated player for Team New Brunswick.
Now we get in for strike 2. It's almost a passing of the torch, these two teams playing against each other, as New Brunswick, the host of the 2029 Summer Games in Moncton and St. John. So from one St. John's to a St. John, the game's staying in Atlantic Canada. Ground ball, almost getting through. Can they make the throw in time? They got him! What an unbelievable play! Unbelievable! Ryder Lewis with the play of the tournament.
That was impressive. Bang. Just barely. Without instant replay, it's tough to see exactly what happened first there. Even in slow-mo, they hit at the same time.
That is unbelievable. Corbett getting strike 2. Well, here's the throw one more time, Matt. Oh, that is so close. Wow.
Yeah, even in slow-mo, I'm not sure.
And they'll get him. Strike 3 from Corbett. 2 Ks in the top of the second inning. 3 up, 3 down for Team NL. The story of the top of the second, the play from shortstop Ryder Lewis to get that crucial second out.
Yeah, either way, no matter what happened there, I mean, you cannot take away from that throw. That was outstanding. Going the full width of the diamond, right on the money on first base. Incredible throw. Something for the Newfoundland and Labrador crowd to cheer about as we get ready for the bottom half of the second inning. 2 up for Newfoundland and Labrador: Jacob Kennedy, Jackson Boland, and Drew Parsons.
Well, kind of our second provincial anthem playing here. The Islander by the Navigators, getting the fans into it for the bottom of the second inning. So look at this throw one more time, Matt. We got it slowed right down. Oh, Mike, that's the same time. Like, that's literally the exact same time.
That is a dead heat.
I mean, imagine being the first base umpire that has to make that call. That is so difficult.
Yep. So your brain just has to flip a coin and hope you got it right.
Well, this popped up. Oh, it's dropped! So Team NL will get on base from an error. Shortstop Evan Desprez just couldn't get that one. You know, can't blame him for that. That's coming at you with speed, with heat.
Yep, popped up, backing up onto it, and in and out of the glove.
And now a bunt will be caught. And crawling back to first base was Jackson Boland. Or excuse me, Jacob Kennedy crawling back to first base. Jackson Boland was the one who got caught out. Drew Parsons up to bat. He's been the flex player for Team NL in their last 2 games.
Do not take your eyes off this game for even a moment. Something wacky's happening every minute.
Parsons playing left field this game. And then watch him crawl back. Watch this. Uh-oh. Gotta crawl. Gotta get back. Gotta get back. Just getting back in time. Referee waves his arms. Or umpire waves his arms, excuse me. And that'll go down, and this time Kennedy won't have to crawl to second base.
Speaking of wacky things, how about that delivery from Mark Gallant as he's pitching here for Team New Brunswick? Everybody has a little bit of a hop, but he's got a big old hop going on as he sends it in.
Whoop. And there's another one that'll get away. Kennedy will happily gallop to third base.
Well, I don't think that that little gallop, that little hop in the step has anything to do with those pitches getting away, as these look pretty good so far. 18 pitches on the day so far for Mark Gallant.
Averaging almost 9 per inning so far. Almost at 10. Just 1 out. The count is 2-1. And that'll get just outside for ball 3. So base on balls pending here. And this one popped high up in the air. Easily gloved down. Kennedy back to third for the second out.
A great job by Noble to track that ball and make the catch.
Ethan Murphy, designated player for Team NL. Top for ball 1. It's going to be popped up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 man on third. And now looking for the first score of the game. That'll get in for strike 2. NL down to their last strike and their last out of the bottom of the second inning. Popped way back at the wall. Will it get there? It'll bounce up over for a ground rule double. And Team NL will get on the board first as Kennedy comes home. Ethan Murphy finally making his way into the batting order and making his impact felt. Bang! Crushing that one way out into the outfield. There's the hop up over the fence for the ground rule double. Team NL with first blood in the final game of the preliminary round.
Well, they'll happily take that one.
So the winner of this game will most likely take 5th place. So they won't have the chance to play for a medal, and they'll probably meet each other again in the 5th and 6th place matchup.
Yeah, but the winner of this, if this is the matchup again for 5th and 6th place, the team that wins this will be the home team for that matchup and be able to bat in the second half of the inning, which is an advantage to have.
Well, just a foul tip by Jesse Harnum. Goaltender for the U18 O'Neill Nissan Growlers, as well as the Queen Elizabeth Pioneers and CBR Renegades. So we talked about it earlier, his reaction time must be pretty nice to this ball, being a goaltender. As can he get there in time? Throw up top, and he's out to finish off the second inning. So Team NL taking the lead in a chilly St. John's night here tonight. You're watching the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Seth Hyde and Matt Little on the call. We'll be back after a short break.
What is it about a place that stays with you long after you leave? Truth is, it's never what at all.
Precision, vision, and strategy. The skills that make a great golfer are the same ones that make a great law firm. McInnes Cooper, an official sponsor of the 2025 Canada Games. Meet us on the course. Come celebrate our sponsorship on August 22nd.
Well, there's the Newfoundland and Labrador flag waving in the St. John's wind.
Yeah, as things get a little bit later, Seth, those flags are flying just a little bit more than they were earlier on this afternoon. That breeze looks to be mostly blowing toward right field.
Boulay will ground the ball, and he'll get the first out on the first pitch of the top of the third.
Well, the wind won't have any sort of effect on a ball like that one, but may help a deep ball carry just a little bit. Good throw for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Back to the top of the lineup again for Justin Rusk. He grounded out in his first at-bat.
Corbett over the 30 pitch mark.
Foul tip. Beautiful manners there from Rusk to just hand it right back to Jackson Boland.
And again, we wouldn't spend a lot of time harping on somebody who's pitched 30 pitches, if not for the fact that he's pitched multiple nearly complete games here for Newfoundland and Labrador in a row. But you know, he's still getting it done.
So 3 balls and a strike as Justin Rusk eyes him down. Foul tip for a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and an out. No men on base, second batter of the inning. Popped up. Will Pico get there? You bet he will. 2 up, 2 down. New Brunswick haven't made it on base in 6 batters. Let's see if this will change here with Evan Desprez.
And Corbett allowed a single and a walk back in the first inning.
Desprez had a fly out in inning number 1. And this was popped up way back into the bleachers. 1-1 count. We're putting that up top. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. No men on base, no hits in the top of the third so far for Team NB. And they're going to get on base for the first time in 6 batters. Still no hits in 7. So 1 hit so far this game for New Brunswick. Haven't hit in 7 batters.
And this is the guy who got New Brunswick's hit back in the first inning. It's Desroches, the center fielder.
DeRush swinging and missing on the first pitch. That'll get in for strike 2 from Corbett. Two Ks so far from Corbett, looking for a third. Look at that beautiful shot from our Universum crew there. So DeRush stepping off just as Corbett was about to throw the pitch. Ground ball. Oh, DeRush moves out of the way. So Team New Brunswick will get a hit for the first time in 7 batters.
Little chopper, DeRoche down the line. And, whoop, excuse me, coming through.
That gets in for a strike.
Austin Jones walked his first time at the plate. And Brunswick beginning to threaten here with 2 outs.
This one will get down for a strike. 2 men on base. 0-2 with 2 outs. Foul tip to stay alive. Ground ball will also go foul. 48 pitches from Mark Corbett. Strike 3, Corbett will bail Team NL out once again. Top of the 3rd, final score after midway through 3 is 1 for Team NL, none for Team New Brunswick, but Team NB starting to get some hits and get their momentum going.
Now Team NB have been in position. They've had a couple of opportunities. Had a man on 3rd back in the 1st. 2 runners on, man on 2nd here in the 3rd. Nothing as of yet. As we get a great look here at the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex in St. John's, just off the shores of Kitty Vitty Lake. That's the Technoplex just in behind us.
And behind those buildings as well, the former 18-hole Ballyhaley Country Club golf course, which was the oldest golf course in Newfoundland and Labrador before it eventually shut down in 2023.
Lives on, however.
Absolutely. It's a real shame that it had to close down. We still got plenty of sporting venues here down around Kitty Vitty Lake to keep us happy.
Not too much to cheer about for the New Brunswick faithful just yet. And they've threatened, but haven't been in there as of yet. Still 1-0 to Newfoundland and Labrador here in the third inning, so lots of time left to go as Gallant retakes his spot on the mound. And it's Pico right back to the top of the order for Newfoundland and Labrador here to start the bottom of the third.
Rolling along the line and out for a foul ball. Jared Pico 0 for 1 so far. Pop out in the bottom of the first inning. Another great shot. Backdrop of the beautiful city of St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Again, this is such a beautiful area to put a ballpark.
Yeah, close to everything here, just over the hill in the distance there. You're immediately into downtown, right down to the harbor.
Kitty Vitty Village as well. Just about a minute walk from here.
And Newfoundland and Labrador, man, around every corner you might just stumble into a postcard.
This one popped up. Another pop fly will head into the crowd. Well, I think that might have hit our hut.
Might have. It came back a good ways.
Oh, and there's our Universal Media truck right there. We're breaking the fourth wall.
Our volunteers scooping up those balls as they have been all throughout men's softball. It's not the major leagues. You can't just necessarily catch and keep everything.
A ball and 2 strikes. The first batter at the bottom of the third. 2-2 is the count now. So Pico gonna be struck out. 0-2 to start off the day. As Ryder Lewis steps up to bat. Made an exceptional play in the top of the third, or in the top of the second, excuse me. Hit a ground rule double.
Last time up, Lewis walked, got all the way around to third base before getting picked off over there.
So I'll just roll out. 0-2 our count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's in, and it's downstairs for ball 1 on Gallant's 35th pitch of the evening. And there's strike 3. Gallant is on fire right now. 2 Ks in this third inning.
And back-to-back players caught looking. The bat stays on the shoulder as the ball goes flying past.
So Mark Corbett up to bat now. Had a single in the bottom of the first. And he'll pop that up. That one's way back, and it's gonna be caught! What a diving catch! Unbelievable Superman dive by Josh DeRoche. Beautiful stuff from him to end off the third inning. Team NL still with a 1-0 lead from the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex. Seth Hyde and Matt Little on the call. We'll be back after a short break. You're watching the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Legends aren't born, they're built. Icons don't become icons overnight. What you hear about is the achievement. What you see is the result. But greatness is built on wellness. So here's to heroes unsung, efforts unseen, and distant dreams humbly attained.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The BMO app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you this subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
BMO.
Well, welcome back to the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Team NB back up to bat at the top of the fourth inning. 1-0 is our score. First pitch of the inning is a strike from Mark Corbett on his 50th pitch of the evening. '21st straight inning pitching for Team NL, and that'll sneak through. Beach will get a base hit.
Right up the middle, past the pitcher. Beach gets himself on base.
So Beach gonna steal second. Thought about going to third, went back.
So heads up from Beach. That ball pops loose and he's off like a shot. Not easy to steal two bases at once. He got 1.5.
Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Noble showing bunt once again. So 2 strikes and a ball. Beach being told to head back to second.
And teams are coming out of the Techniplex where they have the dressing areas for these guys. One more game tonight. It's over on the other field, BC and Team Ontario. The final match of men's preliminary in softball as the ball pops out again, and that's a third base for Beach. Tate Noble advancing the runner twice. He didn't even have to do anything.
In the dirt, Beach thought about coming home. Full count, 3-2. Corbett on 55 pitches right now.
And that ball's coming out a lot for Team Newfoundland and Labrador right now.
So Noble gonna stay alive. Beach on third base. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count, no outs. Second batter of the inning. And they'll get him. Strike 3 from Mark Corbett. A clutch strike 3 from him at that. So another strikeout from Corbett. That's going to be number 3 for him on the evening. And that'll get in for another strike from Corbett, who has been popping off here in this 4th inning after a couple hiccups in the last at-bat. He's got his mojo back. And strike 2 from Corbett. If NL can get out of another inning with a man on third base, that would be shocking. They've just been able to bail out so well so far. Still subject to change. Scorer puts it in, and another strike 3.
Well, New Brunswick getting Beach all the way around to third base, nobody out. Now 2 down. Beach still right there in scoring position. See if Tapp can bring him home.
So 2 outs for Team NL. Oh, a wild throw. New Brunswick are gonna get the run. They didn't even need to swing the bat. Beach will come home to tie up the game at 1 apiece, and the dugout is hyped up. Well, that's unlucky for Team NL. Looked like they were gonna pick off Scott Beach at third base. Here's the replay right here. The pitch in the dirt. Oh no, that's
live action.
Yeah, that's live action. Here's the replay. There it is. So Beach stumbling. NL would have had him too if that throw was on the mark.
Yeah, Beach cashes in his get out of jail free card on that one. Passes go, collects $200. 1-1 game.
So strike 2 called. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And strike 3 from Corbett. 3 strikeouts from him in the top of the 4th. And Team NL heading back up to bat. Unlucky that New Brunswick picking up a run there for them. I mean, well-deserved from New Brunswick. Getting another man on third base. It ends up finally working out for them.
Now Scott Beach able to get himself on with a single. Steals a couple of bases as the ball comes loose. He goes to second, he goes to third. And he's able to get all the way around as the pickoff attempt is high, sails into left field. Beach in 1-1 ball game here, bottom of the 4th inning. Tonight, Pat Murphy died, ringing out from the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex. And trying to inspire Newfoundland and Labrador, who have seen their one-run lead evaporate. Get up and dance, it'll help keep you warm. Yes, it's August and we're busting out the toques. Welcome to St. John's, everybody.
Well, week one felt like we were down in Florida. And here in this second week, it feels like we're living in Antarctica. But everybody here is still having a good time on the rock. And Kyle Dwyer will flare that out to right field to get on first base. Well, I always think about the lyric from the song Come From Away. Everybody here is nice, but it's never nice above. And week two has been a perfect example of that. Of course, the hospitality in Newfoundland and Labrador like no other place in the world. But the weather, comes and goes.
As you mentioned, Seth, during week number one, we had athletes out here worried about heat stroke. So maybe cooling off a bit's not a bad thing.
Definitely fun for the players to play in, for sure.
Yeah, a little cool to sit on the bench and watch, but it does not seem to have reduced the size of the crowd at all.
So that gets up for a second ball on the 40th pitch of the evening from Gallant. That gets down for a ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, no outs. Dwyer on base. Jacob Kennedy up to bat. And ball 4, take your base. Team NL with 2 men on base now. So Jackson Bolin up next.
2 men on, nobody out. Things shaping up well for the host here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the first and third basemen way in after the last batter showed bunt several times.
Bolin bunting, and they can't turn the double play, and they can't get the out at first. They're gonna wave both of them around, will they? No, he's gonna head back to third, and now he's gonna come home, and he's safe. 2 runs for Team NL as they take a 3-1 lead. They always have to make their base running suspenseful, but it ends up paying off. Their fans waving the flags and cheering loud and proud.
There was a bit of hesitation after that ball was fielded. Which way do I go? They elect to go to first base, don't get them. 1 run scores. They get the ball home to prevent the second run from coming in, but the ball gets loose. And that opens the door back up. 2 runs for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Seems like bunts just create chaos here at these Canada Summer Games in softball. We've seen a lot of runs and even some home runs off bunts, of course, inside the park. I'd be very impressed if somebody could bunt and get it 250 feet. So Drew Parsons up for Team NL.
Tomatuk from Quebec might be able to bunt 250 feet.
So Parsons had a ground rule double in his first trip to the plate. Up top for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, no outs. 1 man on base. 1 run scored already, or 2 runs scored already for Team NL.
2 runs on the 1 hit, a bunt.
Outside, ball 4, take your base. 4 batters, all 4 on base in this 4th inning, and Gallant calling the team into the mound.
Now this inning not going super well right now for Team New Brunswick. They've allowed 2 runs. That's not the end of the world. Trouble is, to this point, they still don't have any outs up on the board. Newfoundland with 2 guys on base. New Brunswick would love to get a ground ball hit right at somebody, turn a double play. It's still Gallant's ball on the mound.
Well, strike 1 called against Ethan Murphy, the designated player.
We've got Murphy to chase that one upstairs.
So Ethan Murphy was the guy with the ground rule double and the RBI. Went 1 for 3 on that. I thought it was 2 other guys, but now I finally got it right this time. As that pitch goes up high, Bolin hustling back to second base. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs.
A great reach by Tate Noble, the catcher, to get up and get that ball and prevent Newfoundland and Labrador from getting extra bases.
Foul tip back to make this 1-2. Just outside to make this 2-2. So no outs still. 3-1 our score. And that's crushed. And will that stay in play? No, foul ball. That looked promising for Team NL at first.
Oh, great contact on that one. He sent that ball quite a ways. Looks like it made it all the way to the wall, but could not keep it fair.
Well, a dribbler just out of play. The never-ending at-bat for Team NL.
Now, and I'm sure this is frustrating for Gallant. 2 strikes up on the board, just trying to get that 1 out, and foul ball, foul ball, foul ball going on here. Got to keep your head in the game. Don't let that frustration take over.
And there's strike 3 for the first out of the bottom of the 4th inning for Team NB.
There we go. Get that one across. That's 1.
Jesse Harnum up next for Team NL.
Harnum grounded out in his first trip to the plate. Showing bunt again. As the first and third baseman running in.
No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Just down low for ball 1. 1-1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Caribou Memorial Softball Complex.
Harnum caught, swinging to make this a 1-2 count. Harnum puts it up, foul tip. And Harnum will get it through! NL rounding the bases. A runner now at first and third with just 1 out. Harnum with an RBI single.
That's how you do it, goalie. It's usually his job to keep points off the board. He puts them on today. Softball for Team NL. RBI, Jesse Harnum.
Just getting through that gap. Look at that base running by Boland. So we're back to the top of the order for Jared Pico in his 3rd attempt at the plate. 0 for 2 so far. Pop out, strikeout. Ball 1. 61 pitches for Gallant in this one. A bulk of them coming in this 4th inning. Runner heading to second. That's going to be a wild throw. Team NL will pick up another run from that. This is a 5-1 game.
Team NL capitalizing here, starting to put some distance in between them and New Brunswick. Umpire needs a moment just with that second base. So everybody gets a second to breathe. Still 1 out for Newfoundland and Labrador here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now 5-1 as they cash in another base runner. Harnum on second with Pico at the plate.
So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. 1 man on base for Team NL. It's Jesse Harnum on second. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. Ball 4. And that's what it sounded like. It's going to be 3-1 count.
Okay, definitely called a ball that time.
Oh, so it was 2-0 then. Scoreboard once again lying to us here at the Caribou Softball Complex. And strike to stay alive here for Team NB at this at-bat for Pico, who was yet to reach base in this game. Down low, ball 4, take your base. This bottom of the 4th inning has been going on for 30 minutes now, Matt.
I'm sure it feels a lot longer for Mark Gallant right now.
So Ryder Lewis back up. Harnum hustling to third, a wild throw. Harnum's gonna head home. Team NL picking up more runs, 6-1 in the bottom of the 4th.
Another wild pitch or another throw lost. And once again, Newfoundland and Labrador capitalizing on it. The ball hits the ground, the throw comes in, it's off the mark as Beach can't get up to it. And that's an easy trip home for Jesse Harnum.
Another wild pitch. Pico will head to third. Team NL is just taking bases for fun.
Yeah, everything going the way of the home side right now. And Brunswick just looks like they're in their own heads right now. They got to settle down.
Well, a ground ball. 1 run will come home to make this 7-1 for Team NL. The 6th point of the bottom of the 4th. Mark Corbett with a home run could put NL up by 7 runs, which would be mercy rule.
In the 5th.
In the 5th, so it would set him up for a mercy rule.
So for the first time in a while after that out, nobody on base for Newfoundland and Labrador. It's just the batter. 2 outs, 7-1. NL over NB.
Corbett crushes that one. That ball is way back and it's caught. Oh my goodness, what an unbelievable catch by Team NB to finally end off this 4th inning. Tyler Tapp with a beautiful, beautiful grab.
Might have been a rough inning, but he ended it in style.
So the final score after 4 innings, 7 for Team NL, 1 for Team NB. Myself and Matt will be back after a short break at the 2020 Canada Summer Games.
Legends aren't born. They're built. Icons don't become icons overnight. What you hear about is the achievement. What you see is the result. But greatness is built on wellness. So here's to heroes unsung, efforts unseen, and distant dreams humbly attained.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh,
Hey.
the diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The BMO app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you this subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
Well, we're back here at the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. 6 runs for Team NL in the bottom of the 4th inning. So 10 batters in the bottom of that 4th inning for Team NL. Excuse me, 9 batters for NL. They managed to make their way back around the lineup again to go back to Mark Corbett, who finished the bottom of the 3rd. And he's at the mound, of course, because where else would we see him?
I'm sorry, you'd think I'd see that coming at this point.
So 5 innings in. 23 straight innings from Corbett.
Well, everybody out to the mound right now. Checking with Corbett.
Guys, don't end the streak, please.
He has thrown 67 pitches in this game.
So he's going to stay in.
Yep, still on the mound.
Corbett putting that down low for ball 1, making this a 1-1 count. Getting it in for strike 2.
I mean, it was a while ago.
Well, the ball dribbling to the shortstop, thrown over to first to get the first out of the top of the 5th. Go ahead, Matt.
I was just going to say, it's been a while since Newfoundland and Labrador was playing defense and in the field. Remember, back in the top of the 4th inning, Corbett allowed a single and then struck out 3 guys in a row. And he gets a ground out here to start. The first pitch to the next batter is corked loose. Top of the order for Team New Brunswick, Justin Rusk. Rusk is 0 for 2 on the day.
Strike 1. So 1 ground out here to start off the 5th inning. As we're back to the top of the order again, it's Justin Rusk, who's up for the 3rd time tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Fly out and ground out. Three balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Just outside as the scoreboard continues to lie to us. I think this will be the 3-1 pitch now.
You got it. But the scoreboard beyond center field also says it's still the 4th inning. So scoreboard, go home, you're drunk.
So for the first time this game, Justin Rusk gonna go on base. And it's Evan Desprez who's up next. He had a fly out and a walk. This is his 3rd at bat, 0 for 1 so far. And he pops this way up in the air. Team NL will catch it for the 2nd out of the top of the 5th. So Josh DeRush up next for Team NB. Has 2 singles so far. Strike 1 on the first pitch from Corbett. Hitting outside for ball 1. Make this a 1-1 count, 2 outs for Team NL. Strike 2 from Corbett. Fouled out.
Another brief chat between the pitcher and the catcher.
So 2 strikes and a ball, 1 out. And this one is crushed. It's back, and it's going to be the 3rd out for Team NB. So 1 more run for Team NL will win this game for them as we head into the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, this thing broken open there in the bottom of the 4th inning. Newfoundland and Labrador able to stretch over Team NB. A 1-0 game for Newfoundland and Labrador. New Brunswick tied it up in the top of the 4th and then saw Newfoundland and Labrador run away from them in the bottom of the 4th inning. 6 runs going up on the board, 7-1. And yes, here in the 5th inning, a 7-run spread is enough. So Newfoundland needs 1 up on the board, and Newfoundland and Labrador will take the victory here to end preliminary round play. And that should be enough to slot Newfoundland and Labrador into 5th place officially, should they be able to do that. Oh, come on now, bud. It's not that late.
So there's the New Brunswick flag. Flying high here at the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex. There's some New Brunswick fans.
Yeah, they have not had a lot to cheer about as of right now. So Mark Gallant still on the mound for Team NB. See if he can keep them in this ball game.
Nick Dalton, a pinch hitter for Team NL. Coming in for Kyle Dwyer. And this one crushed out into right. Can he get two? He does have two in him. He'll stop at second base. A phrase that Matt Little has coined, a stand-up double.
Just a great shot and a huge smile on his face.
Tipped his cap to the dugout in true Newfoundland and Labradorian style.
The infield can do nothing but watch that ball go overhead. And coming through. In there, no slide needed. And welcome to the game, Nick Dalton.
So Jacob Kennedy at the plate. Game-winning runner at second. Strike one called to make this a 1-1 count.
Kennedy's an intimidating presence when he's on the ice playing hockey. Staring back at Mark Gallant right now.
So ball two. Count is 2-1, no outs. Nick Dalton on second. Look at that stare down. Popped up. Will head out of play to make this a 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 pitch, catching him swinging. Out number one.
That's a big out for Gallant. 2 strikes up on the board. Needed to get that batter, and he does. Shuts him down. That's his 4th strikeout of the day.
So Rylan O'Keefe coming in for Jackson Boland. O'Keefe right down the line. So foul ball.
It was tough to tell from up here. Just goes foul. The at-bat continues.
Oh, a strike 2. That one up for ball 1. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, popped up. Dalton faking the tag up, second out for Team NB. Great catch by Derush.
bâton numéro 21, joueur désigné, Ethan Murphy.
It's going to be strike one called. Ground ball, passed along, and there's the third out of this fifth inning. So NB still alive as we head into the top of the sixth. Don't go anywhere. Live from the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
It starts with a spark and becomes a guiding light. Teamwork, friendship, getting social. When the games are gone, the games go on. Orange Store, fuel the spirit.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
For millions of Canadians, too much screen time is a big issue. But for millions of others, zero screen time is an even bigger one. We are committed to growing digital inclusion.
Well, welcome back to the Caribou Memorial Softball Complex here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Mark Corbett's still on the mound.
Just checking in on the other game going on right now, Seth, while we've got a second. Just going into the top of the second inning, Ontario over British Columbia right now, 8-0. So Ontario in full control of their final game.
Rolling down the line, fouled for strike two of the at-bat. And a grounder will get through, and a base hit for Team NB. Corbett gets it up there for strike one.
Beach right now represents the New Brunswick run. It's the only player from Team MB to cross the plate so far in this game. After some good base running. Had a single to get himself on base back in the top of the fourth. Stole a couple of bags and then got in on an errant throw. And look out Ontario and BC over on the other field.
So 0-2 the count. No outs and a man on base. Just outside for ball number one. This one popped up, hustling to get there. Team NL will. First out of the top of the sixth.
bâton, le numéro 43, le receveur, Tate Noble.
So Tate Noble for Team NB gets down for ball one. Down for ball two.
Newfoundland and Labrador trying to hold this thing so they can try to end the game down in the home half of the inning. Team NB looking to get anything on the board here.
Well, there's a strike on the board for Corbett. A bouncing ball will roll foul to make this a 2-2 count. And there's strike three from Mark Corbett to get the second out. 24 straight innings for Mark Corbett, 7 strikeouts on the day. And this one popped up. It's deep. It's caught. Pico losing his hat and all. So Team NL with one more chance to close this game out here in the bottom of the 6th, or else it'll go back to NB in the top of the 7th. There's that pop fly that was high and deep in the air. There's where Pico lost his hat, but he made the catch. It was worth it.
Yeah, a great catch. None of them are easy at this point. Every time that ball gets up in the air, you got to find it amongst the floodlights. And Pico makes the catch. Brunswick's flag still flying. But can the team keep this thing going?
So Gallant's still on the mound.
I think we're going to need like heavy machinery to remove either of these pitchers from the mound, the way this thing has gone on.
Yeah, I don't know how these guys have arms left.
No, I've said before, I've never figured out how to do that underhand whip pitch that these guys do here in softball. I just never mastered the skill. But I don't imagine it's super pleasant on your arm.
So Jesse Harnum had the latest run for Team NL. Harnum having strike one called against him. 0-1 the count.
Harnum 1 for 2, a single, an RBI, and a run scored.
That's going to get in for strike two.
So the big bottom of the 4th inning for Team Newfoundland and Labrador. New Brunswick shut them down in the bottom of the 5th.
Harnum will make contact and get through for a base hit. So a single
Good hit by Harnum, finds a little room to get it through the infield. Easy in for the single as Pico comes up for the fourth time. Pico 0 for 2 with a walk.
So he hits that one
straight to the first baseman.
So Harnum will be safe at second, 1 out. Pico 0 for 3.
He does advance the runner. Newfoundland and Labrador only need 1.
Well, the fans want a line drive from Ryder Lewis. One out, 1 ball, no strikes. Harnum on second base.
Lewis 0 for 2 with a walk and a ribby. Picked up the RBI on a sacrifice play back in the fourth.
As that'll get down, Harnum will advance to third. And NL in scoring position to end off this game, and might a bunt be a play here. Two balls, no strikes, and another one in the dirt to make it 3. And just outside for ball 4. So Mark Corbett up to end off this game for Team NL. Gallant gonna call a meeting at the mound here. Oh, no, never mind.
Corbett 1 for 3. A single and a stolen base in his first trip to the plate. He's put the ball up in the air for an out on his last 2 at-bats. Oh, that was an intentional walk, wasn't it? Because Dwyer is now up.
So bases juiced for Kyle Dwyer, who pops it up. This one's way back, and no, it's foul. Oh my, he almost had a walk-off grand slam. Oh, the umpire robbing him of his moment right there.
Trying to do this thing in grand style. Can't quite keep it fair.
Look at the smile on his face. He knows how close that was. It's up for ball 1, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Dwyer will pop it up. Harnum will tag. And no, he will go back. So the base is still loaded. 2 down for Team NL. They had a chance to win it there off a sac fly.
Kennedy's had an interesting night. He's struck out, he's walked, he's reached base on an error.
That one in the dirt for ball one.
Again, the catcher's got to be alert here. If that ball gets away, Harnum's coming from third base.
So in for a strike, 1-1 the count.
New Brunswick needs one more out, and then at least 6 runs in the top of the 7th. But you can't worry about that work yet. You got to finish this first.
Popped up and out.
Two strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded.
So getting the foul tip on that one, hitting the umpire.
So the ump is good. One and two. Outside for ball 2.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Everybody wants to see the grand slam. A walk would end the game too.
Popped back for a foul ball.
Here's the delivery.
So here we go, the 2-2 pitch coming in. Fouled out. Continuing this at-bat.
That's what they do.
Down low for ball 3.
Ball came out but did not get away. So runners all stay put.
Literally a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the base is loaded with a chance to walk it off.
Barring a foul, you're about to get an outcome.
And it's popped up.
And it's foul.
And a foul ball. So Kennedy still hanging on.
Yeah, more than a few foul balls in this at-bat. This one has been a battle between Kennedy and Gallant.
Here comes the full count pitch. It's grounded. And that'll do it for the 6th inning. So New Brunswick will have one more chance. In the top of the 7th, myself and Matt Little will be back momentarily at the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
Well, the potential final inning of this ball game, Team NL up 7-1. And let's take a wild guess who's on the mound for his 25th straight inning.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Mark Corbett will settle back in on the mound. He allowed one single, got a strikeout, and 2 flyouts back in the top of the 6th. And the umpire saying, please turn off the Nickelback. Insert your own punchline there.
That's why I'm laughing. If it was any other artist, I wouldn't find it this funny.
It's a tap up to bat for New Brunswick.
Pops that up.
New Brunswick obviously down to their last 3 outs here. They need 6 to tie this game.
Strike 2 from Corbett. Just outside for ball 2, 2-2 count. First at bat of the inning. And strike 3 from Corbett.
Right on the corner.
The second baseman, Olivier Boulet.
8 strikeouts in the game, Seth.
Unbelievable stuff from Corbett. Just up top for ball one.
I imagine he might be busting out the icy hot or the A535 on that arm back at the Athletes Village, but he's not showing it now.
Ground ball gonna be bobbled at short, and we're gonna keep going. So still one out, just up over the glove of Lewis.
Now batting to left fielder, Justin Rusk.
Au battant numéro 3, le champ gauche, Justin Rusk.
Justin Rusk, 1 pour 2, 0 pour 2, excusez.
Now 0 for 2 with a walk is Rusk. Rusk will pop this one up.
Way out, caught by Pico. New Brunswick down to their last out.
Nicely done by Pico. Let's have another look. He had to cover a lot of ground to come in and get this one. Scoops it up. A casual little flip to second base.
So down to our final out of the matchup. And this one crunched way up in the air. Team NL will win it. They take this one by a score of 7-2-1. Well, what a game for Team NL to finish off the preliminary round. These two teams most likely facing each other for the 5-6 placement match. Folks, thank you very, very much for tuning into this one. Be sure to be kind to one another. Stay safe. We will see you tomorrow at soccer. Team NL and Team PEI in action there at 1:30. Matt, it's been a fun ride here at softball, our 10th game, and thank you for all the support. Until next time, Seth Hyde for Matt Little. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
It's my time, it's my time, it's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time, it's my time, it's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time, it's my time, it's my time.